Hi guys and girls, welcome to Warlord Wednesday. It is the 5th of September 2018 and September is Campaign of Western Desert. Now I've been looking forward to this for a long time, as the Western Desert is probably my favourite theatre in World War II, and I've been working on terrain. I've already made in a previous episode some houses out of a foam board. I'll put a link in the description below, you can click on that and go and have a look at that. So this week I'm going to show you roughly how to make some desert oasis or desert copses, woods as you like. Only be light woods, so benefit is if you get +1 to cover if you're in it or behind it, but they're not line of sight blocking. But before we get on to that, let's have a look at the releases. Now I don't know if you would have got it. I was emailed the Western Desert Catalogue, which is good. It's got all the range for the Western Desert. If you haven't got it, it is available as a download from the Warlord site, so you can get that and print it off and look through it and choose what you'd like for the Western Desert out of the book at your leisure. Again, I'll put a link down below and you can click on that and it'll take you through to the Western Desert little catalogue if you want to have a look at it. And there's some really nice stuff in it. A lot of it is old range that the Warlord have had for a while, but there's some new stuff in there. Obviously the Western Desert book and the new DAC and British 8th Army figures, or Desert Rats, so they look good, they look exciting. I have got the Perry DAC figures and I've put the pit helmets on them. I'm going to use them as Italian. I've also got a 3D printer, woohoo, which I'll be using to make terrain and other bits and pieces. I've printed off a truck and a tank to go with my Italians. Again, they're together but they're not painted, so again I'll have a quick show you them. So as you can see, they're going all out for the Campaign Western Desert, which I think is really good. A lot of support. I'm really pleased about this and I'm really excited about this range as well. I can't wait to get my hands on some of the stuff. Okay guys, I said I was going to be making light woods, desert copses, oasis, that type of thing to go with a desert board. And the thing we need is trees. So I've received this bag in the post and inside it is trees, palm trees. But not one palm trees, bags of palm trees. I've got plenty of palm trees, but they're really nice. I'm looking forward to that. But what we're going to do with these tonight, well, nope, there you go. So this can actually be used as freestanding, so you can just put it on the table. It's basically a disc of MDF cut out, and the hole in the centre I've glued a couple of the trees in it, and then put some texture paint on the base, painted it a nice sand colour. I actually did it with orange ochre and then I give it a light dry brush with some Iraqi sand, and I think it's turned out quite well. But the base was cut out of, as I say, the base was cut out of MDF, but what I did was I made this. Basically what it is, it's two roughly same shape pieces of MDF. The top one's slightly smaller than the bottom one. Then what I did was I've sloped the edges using the craft knife, just went round it, glued them together. Obviously I cut the hole out first. Again, covered it in PVA and sand. When it dried, painted it orange ochre again and dry brushed it with Iraqi sand. So, and that just slots in like so. So that's it, yeah. Easy peasy. And I've made a few different ones. So what I'll do is I'll go to the gaming table now and show you the rest of them. As I say, really easy to do. It's just a couple of pieces of MDF, cut a hole out with a hole saw, glue them together. When they're dry, take a bit of the edge off it, cover it with PVA glue mix. When that dries, paint it and you're done. Okay, so I'll go to the table now and I'll show you what they look like on the table. Okay guys, so here's the start of my Western Desert terrain. The cloth is actually a decorator's drop cloth from B&Q. It's 9 foot by 12 foot in size, so it could be cut up into 4, or you could use it as one big one and have a massive big tank war 6 foot by 12 foot tank war game on it. But at the moment it's just I've not cut it up, it's staying the size it is for various games. So that's one of the buildings I've made. As I said, the links in the description below. It's just foam board covered in sand, and these are the little light woods desert copses. So there you go. So that's the start of my desert terrain. I will increase the number of copses, and I've made more buildings than this, but just to demonstrate. Next thing I'll do is we'll do some roads next week, and I'll show you me Italian force where I'm up to with it. As I say, I'm using the Perry Dach. Actually, hang on a second. So this is the AS37 Italian truck that I've done on the 3D printer. As far as I know, there isn't actually a model for this yet, so I'm pleased with how that's turned out. And these are a couple of my Perry figures, as I'm painting them as Italians. He's just been undercoated. He's been undercoated, and I've started a bit of paint on him. He's not finished, but I'm just trying to gauge what colours I want to do him, really. So the Perry Dach box is really nice. You get plenty of figures. The only downside that I can see is you get 3 infantry sprues in them, and each sprue will let you make a light mortar, a MMG team, and an anti-tank rifle, which is great. But in bolt action you can only really use one of each of them in a game, and the sprue only has 6 rifles. So the first sprue you can make 6 guys with rifles, a guy with an SMG, do yourself a mortar team or an MMG. You've got them then. The next sprue you put together, you can do your 6 guys with rifles, do a couple of guys with MMGs, and then you haven't really got the option, you haven't got the arms, the rifles to do the rest of them as rifles. So you got all these guys without rifles, because you can only actually use one MMG in a game. But you can do if you're going to use multiple platoons, but don't normally do multiple platoons. So there's me MMG team, a couple of guys with rifles. One thing I like about the Petty DAC sprue is you get a separate command sprue, and on that you obviously get parts to make your commander, but you also get this really cool radio operator, which you can use for obviously to go with your commander, or you could be used as an observer. He's on the radio calling a plane or calling an artillery barrage. So that's really cool. I really like that figure. I think I've showed that before actually. Some more guys. As I say, this quite a few. I've got them all together now. Just need painting. Try and get them painted as quick as I can. The other thing as well, you only get actually 6 of the pith helmets on the Petty sprues, so I can't give them all pith helmets. Some of them have got the yeah, it's one of the sergeants. He's got the little cap. MP40 German equipment. Why not? Do work like his allies. So I'll try and get this Italian force of mine painted up for next week. No guarantees though, because as I say, I'm trying to get the terrain done as well. But the figures are together. I could play with them unpainted. No, it's not the done thing. But I'm too excited really. Hopefully I'll have me Western Desert book by next week. So I'll be doing a review of that. Okay guys, so that's it for this week. Join me next week and see how I'm getting on with me Petty DAC and me North Africa terrain. I'm really excited about this. As I say, this is my favourite theatre of the Second World War, and I've been looking forward to this for a long time. See you next week.